sharply hit to third and caught. It's on the way, and this one hit well to deep center field. This one traveling, continuing back towards the fence, and bye-bye, it's gone. And a swing and a miss, and strikes out. Makes the play, and that does it. Ready, and this one driven to deep left field. Back it goes, and it is gone.
Starting pitching for the Cardinals, number 34, Steven Madden.
Hello and welcome to Rockland Stadium here for Cranberry League action. Mike Walser bringing the coverage as Braintree here on the road against the Rockland Cardinals as the first pitch of the game is upstairs for ball one. With Madden on the mound for the home side, the Cardinals. Very familiar with this Braintree team. Two teams met in the championship game last season. This one lifted to left field, and that's going to find its way down for a bloop single here to begin the contest. So Morris, who really has jump-started the Braintree offense in their victories.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9, Josiah Martinez.
Brings up Martinez. Braintree with the leadoff man on here in the top half of the first. Not many road games, but covering one here. Braintree high school team in the state finals now. A lot of good baseball here in Braintree this game here at Rockland High School, site of Cranberry League action. Beautiful stadium here. Very difficult venue to hit one out towards left or center field. Right field, obviously a short porch, as this one in the air. Again, the shortstop with a lot of room to make a play. This time puts it away, and the opening out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23, George Slauson.
So it brings up Braintree's first baseman, Slauson, batting left-handed. With Moore still standing at first base. No stolen base try yet here in this first inning. And the offering, as that one misses outside. Head coach P.J. Thompson down over at third base. Braintree off to a much slower start than they are accustomed to with a 6-3 record. The pitch, or the throw over to first. Not going to be in time on the pickoff try. Temperatures right around 80 degrees for the first pitch, a little breezy. It's the offering on the way, and that one finds the zone for a strike. So a bloop single to left field and a pop-up to shortstop. The two outcomes here through the first two Braintree hitters. Right-hander getting ready on the mound, winds and fires, and that one upstairs. Being held on at first base as the pitch on the way is up in the air, on the infield, playable, third base. And heading over towards shortstop position to make the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 24, Matt Foley.
Brings up Foley in the DH spot. Braintree starting to get some bodies back out there. Braintree's been dealing with injuries. Part of their 6-3 start. The last time Braintree had 3 losses this early in the year, but obviously a lot of season left. Pitch is a strike, throw down, not going to be in time, and a stolen base as he gets down to second. Runner now in scoring position for Foley, who's down the count 0-1. Braintree hoping for a 2-out hit and an RBI. If you're not familiar with this field, the dimensions out in straightaway left, 390. 403 to center, and in right field, down the line, 320. Has the pitch on the way, and he gets it by Foley on a rising fastball. Lights on already here, 7:30 start time. The usual Cranberry League schedule. They play on Sundays, doubleheaders, Tuesdays and Thursdays. All those Tuesday, Thursday games at nighttime. And the pitch is up. So a lot of high school players join some of these teams after their high school season comes to a close, some college players as well. Braintree, one of the older teams in the Cranberry League, although they have a much different looking lineup here to start the season. Right-hander getting ready and able to strike out Foley, who's had a tough start here to the season as he strikes out, and Braintree strands a base runner at second as we head to the bottom half of the first inning, a 0-0 game. First pitch here of the bottom of the inning as this one spoiled back and out of play, with Kelly leading things off, the center fielder. And that one down. 1-1 count here to the leadoff hitter for the Cardinals as they try and play in front here today after a pretty quick top half of the inning. That one pumped in for a strike by the starter, Bonica. Right-hander working quickly, winds and fires, and that one knocked foul with a check swing. Strikeout ended the top half of the inning. Bonica winds and fires, and on the ground right side. Difficult hop, nicely done with the body as Slauson able to make the play.
Now batting,
So that didn't feel that great, but able to get his body in front of it and knock it down. And smothered that one. Made a pretty routine play out of it after he was able to stop that ball. Took it himself to the bag. Pitch on the way, and that's by him. Dealing with the second baseman, Keith. And therefore another strike, working quickly now. Head of the batter now 0-2. And the payoff pitch just missed. Bonica winds and fires, and a good off-speed pitch had him out in front and strikes him out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16, Aaron Ferreira.
Brings up Ferreira, who's playing first base here today. White Sox looking for a quick bottom half of this first inning. Have the first two outs, and another fastball by him. Pretty good velocity here to start this ball game from Bonica. So the right-hander works, and the 0-1 downstairs. Base is empty with two outs, and the pitch right at the knees for a strike. Again, ahead of the batter, 1-2. So righty is ready. And this one in the air to left field, but a foul ball. Braintree defense across the outfield. It'll be Ondrick in left field, Martinez in center, Allen in right field, and across the infield with Morse at third, Morse at short, the second baseman Colleran, and first baseman Slauson, with Donovan catching the starter Bonica. Count now has evened. Getting ready now. So right-hander pitches, and this one spoiled out of play. The two-strike pitch on the way, ground ball. This one towards deep, shortstop, long throw, and able to get it across. Nice, accurate throw from the shortstop to get through this inning. And 1-2-3, Rockland goes in the first. We head to the second, 0-0. Top half of the second inning. First pitch to Ondrick. It's a right-handed bat. Takes the pitch down. Braintree with a leadoff single, but nothing further back in the first inning. It's the pitch on the way. Finds his zone for a strike. Wind continues to whip around a bit on a warm, early summer evening. Pitch is high and tight. So Braintree after the leadoff single back in the first, popped up twice in a row and then struck out to end that first inning. And on a swing and a miss, a beautiful curveball that found its way by the bat. And the second strikeout now of the outing, back-to-back Ks
now
for the starter Madden.
Number 31, Jackson Morris.
First pitch upstairs. The right-handed Braintree bat here to begin this second inning as the off-speed pitch drops in for a strike. Beautiful venue to watch a game, call a game. As a spectator or as a fan, is this one into left field, a base hit. Past the dive of the shortstop. Probably would have made his way on anyway had that been fielded cleanly. The speed of him.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5, Shea Donovan.
Now brings up the catcher as Donovan stands in. And the offering down, and that one is ball 1. Catcher with a nice play. Big lead over at first base as the pitch on the way, and that's high and tight. Now in the driver's seat is the catcher. Runner goes, pitch down. He picked a good one to go on, and that one not close. Gets past the covering player, and the backup was there in time, but does allow Braintree to move up to second base with one out here in the frame. Leadoff strikeout, the only out so far in the inning. Braintree with the second straight inning with a runner at second base. Trying to drive him home now and get the game's first run. So the offering is on the way from Madden, and that misses inside, and he walks him. Braintree getting something going here in this second inning.
Number 1, Colton Colleran.
As this one is lifted to deep left field, hit well, back and over his head in left field as the runner rounds third, 1 run scores, and the second one will be held at third on an RBI double off the bat of Colleran. That one getting over the left fielder's head in a hurry. Deepest part, or second deepest part of the field, trying to go down that left field line, 390 down the line.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 88, Lyle Allen.
So an RBI double for Colleran provides the game's first run, and now 2 more in scoring position here in this second inning. Braintree strikes first here on the road, trying to get their offense going. Had a little trouble with the bats here the early part of the season through the first 9 games. So the pitch is on the way, and that one is high. Allen batting in the 9 spot, playing right field. Donovan, who walked, is at third. Colin, who doubled, stands at second. Pitch on the way, and Allen takes it away. Command hasn't been as sharp here in this second inning for the starter Madden, who was pretty good back in that first inning. Able to get Braintree pretty quickly against some of their better hitters. But it's the bottom of the order that's done most of the damage. Getting ready here on the pitch, and this one just missing. Close pitch, did not get the call as Braintree closing in on loading up the bases. Chance here they get a second free pass of the inning. Righty ready, and finds the zone this time. Gonna have to battle all the way back. Now a 3-1 count. We'll see if Allen swings or if he's taken all the way. Top of the order up next for Morse. Important batter here for the pitcher. Winds and fires and missed, and he does walk him. So the bases now fill up here in inning number 2.
Third baseman, number 4, Jackson Morse.
A lot of baseball left to be played here, but Braintree a chance here to put up a crooked number in this second inning. Already scored once so far, have the bases filled. And the pitch on the way to Morse, and on the ground right side. First baseman able to make the play. The run does score, but does take away potentially a base hit. Braintree moves both runners over, and they get the run across to take a 2-0 lead. Wasn't hit all that sharply, but nice sliding play by the first baseman.
9, Josiah Martinez.
So that'll bring home a run, an RBI for the leadoff man, Morse, who's now provided a hit and a run. This pitch in there for a strike. Braintree back to where they were a moment ago with runners at second and third. Allen over at second. Colleran, who had the RBI double, at third. 2-0 lead for the visitors. The White Sox lead here on the road at Rockland Stadium. Out towards shortstop and making a stumbling catch as Kelly lost his footing but still able to make the catch as Braintree strands a couple of base runners here in the top half of the second but score 2 runs and take the lead here on the road. Bottom of the second inning, dealing with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters as the pitch on the way to Beltramini is going to be ball 1. So Braintree scoring a couple of times back in the top half of this inning. Did strand a couple of base runners. This pitch on the way from Bonica, sharply hit towards the middle of the infield and past the glove of Morse. Difficult play over there at shortstop and able to get it by him for a leadoff single. Would have been an incredible play had he been able to scoop that one, but once it got by him, obviously easy single. Pitch on the way, and this one on the ground, middle of the infield, could be a double play ball. Bobbled for a moment, and that's going to be enough to not have the double play happen. Just that little bobble took away the double play. Braintree does get the lead runner in the process, but chance there for 2. That was a tailor-made double play ball.
Jameson Block.
So Travis down on the fielder's choice as it brings up Block. Runner at first now with 1 out. The breeze picks up a little bit. Temperature's dropping as the sun makes its way down. And the offering on the edge, a strike. Bonica winds and fires right back to the zone. This time cannot get the call from the home plate umpire. Like a pretty good pitch this time, but not getting the call. That one downstairs as he now is ahead 2-1. Cardinals with their first hit of the game to start this second inning. Bottom of the second. Leadoff single by Beltramini. who was erased on the force out over at second base. Ahead now in the at-bat is Bonica in danger of walking a batter. This one sharply hit out to left center field. It's going to get down. As the runner now is going to make his way towards third base, and he'll get there easily. Goes to the dirt, but really didn't need to. And the runner heads to second. Well hit ball out in the gap in left center.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10, Ian White.
So Braintree pushed across two. They're now in danger of giving up those 2 runs with runners in scoring position now and 1 out. Second and third here for the Cardinals, their best opportunity to score in this ball game. The bottom of the order is going to have to get it done. It's a pitch on the way and up in the air on the first pitch. Long run in foul ground. Slauson not going to have a chance to make a play. Defense a little bit in on the corners. See if the runner's off on contact. And the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Now ahead 0-2. Could really use a strikeout here in this spot to keep the runners at second and third. Dealing with White, the third baseman. Pitch. And he missed away. Trying to stay with the fastball. Winds and fires and missed away. Count now has evened up. And the offering on the way. And now missed upstairs. Trying to get him to chase, but not taking the bait. Payoff pitch and in the air. Long at bat continues. Foul ground down the right field line. Again, ready on the 3-2, and this one back to the mound. The catch made, the throw to third, and a double play. As the line drive right back at the pitcher turns into 2. Braintree with a fortunate situation there, and obviously the pitcher kind of a line drive right back at him. The reactionary play able to put it away, and it turns into 2. Braintree catches a break here in the second as they turn 2 to end the inning. So we head to the third. Braintree still in front by a couple. Top 3 and the first pitch, and that one down and away to Slauson, who leads off for the White Sox. 3, 4, and 5 hitters here in the third inning with a 2-0 lead. Line drive double play to end that bottom half of the second as Madden makes his way out for another inning of work here into the third. Both of the runs scored in this game back in inning number 2 for the Braintree White Sox. So used to being at Braintree High School, the home field for the White Sox. This one into right field and a sharp single. As Braintree has the leadoff man on.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 24, Matt Foley.
Braintree's 4th hit of the ball game. 3 singles and a double so far. Now Foley was a strikeout victim back in the first inning. It's a pitch on the way, and this one sharply hit and through the left side. Past the diving third baseman, and Braintree in business here to start the third. Good solid swing from Foley, who again hasn't really been able to get that bat going, but that's the kind of swing that will get him going. That's some real good contact. And now it brings up Ondrick. Ondrick struck out in his only plate appearance. He's 0 for 1. Two on and nobody out. Pitch on the way. And this one sharply hit out towards deep left field. Playable out there. And that one is put away in the deep ballpark here at Rockland High School, Veteran Memorial Stadium.
Now batting the shortstop, number 31, Jackson Morris.
First pitch is down and away. It's a good pitcher's pitch. He was able to lay off it. Not much you could probably do with that one other than put the ball on the ground. Getting ready now, and this one sharply hit out towards left again. Trying to track it down and able to do so with a nice play, and Braintree cannot tag up. Nice running catch out there in the outfield. Beltramini able to track it down and take away extra bases.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Shea Donovan.
Even the Braintree outs have been very sharply hit. First two have reached, then the last two have been retired. Still there at first and second now with 2 outs. Slauson and Foley over at second and first, respectively. Need something here from their catcher, Donovan. Pitch, and this one hits him right off the back as he ducked down and took the baseball off the back, and Braintree has filled up the bases.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Colton Colleran.
Colleran, who had an RBI double his first time to left field, now has the bases filled up his second at bat. Braintree trying to open things up in a 2-0 game here in the third. Pitch on the way, sharply hit middle of the infield and through into center field, a base hit. Colleran seeing the ball well as Foley's going to round around, and he will score on a 2-out single. 2-run single off the bat of Colleran, who's provided 3 of the 4 Braintree runs as far as the RBIs go. And he did not wait around.
Now batting the right fielder, number 88, Lyle Allen.
Took that one right up the gut, and Braintree now has a 4-0 advantage. As the number 9 hitter Allen will bat. He walked his first time. Braintree a chance really to open things up early in this ball game. As the pitch is cut on and missed, gets away, and the runners will move up. So early in the ball game, Braintree scoring 2 in the second inning, 2 in the third so far, and they have the 4 runs on the board, still threatening here in this third inning. With 2 outs, number 9 hitter Allen at the dish. So righty is ready, as Madden has this one to first base, and that one's snared and puts away the inning. Braintree again scrapes across a couple more runs, thanks in part to Colleran again, who's been the offensive hero so far early on for the White Sox, providing 3 runs on a couple of hits. As we head to the bottom of the third, 4-0, Braintree. Bottom of the inning, and the first pitch right there at the knees for a strike. The new pitcher on for the White Sox here to start this third inning. First 2 innings of work from Bonica has a 4-0 lead, as the offering this time finds the zone again on a high pitch. Sharkey into pitch and missed upstairs. Winding and firing, and a called third strike, the first of the ball game.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Max Kelly.
Second strikeout for Braintree pitching, the first looking. Leadoff man retired, and the pitch missing outside. 2-0 the count to the number 9 hitter Kelly, playing shortstop. Pitch and a wave and a miss. Good fastball. Velocity back behind that pitch. It's a good 2-0 pitch. Hitter was getting the green light too. Got a good pitch to hit, but could not keep up with it. And the 2-1 on the way in the air, on the infield. Slauson in foul ground, has a play on it, and we'll put it away for the second out. So strikeout and now a pop-up and foul ground.
Number 8, Matt Kelly.
2 quick outs. Back to the top of the order, second time through for the Cardinals to try and provide something offensively here in this bottom of the third inning. So far, with just a couple of base runners. The offering is on the way and upstairs. Couple of hits so far, a single and a double for the Cardinals. As the pitch is there, first strike. Second straight hitter, he had fallen behind now, 2-0, but able to pump in a fastball for a strike. Winds and fires on the ground, right side to second base on a couple of hops. Colleran whips it over there to first to end the inning. So Braintree gets him quickly, 1-2-3, bottom of the third. So we head to the fourth, Braintree with a 4-0 lead. Top 4, and the first pitch for a strike. Dealing with the top of the Braintree order, the 1-2-3 hitters. Third time through for Braintree as we play here in the fourth. All 4 of the runs in this game scored by Braintree. It's a pitch. It is downstairs. Thought about swing, but did not. Held up. The scoreless first. Braintree with 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. It's all the offense to this point, as that's a big swing and a miss from Morse. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss, as Morse is a strikeout victim.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9, Josiah Martinez.
On the ground, right side, but a foul ball. Martinez has popped up twice to the shortstop. 0 for 2. Pitch up and away. Count now evens at 1-1 to Martinez. Ready, as Madden misses down in the dirt into his 4th inning of work. Defense has been pretty good back behind him. That pitch misses, and now in danger of walking a batter. Braintree has drawn so far 2 walks. They've also been hit by a pitch to go along with their hits. And a good pitch. That was right down towards the bottom of the zone for a strike. Count now fills. Bases empty and 1 out. 3-2 pitch on the way, and he missed and walks him.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23, George Slauson.
Pitch on the way, and that's in there for a strike. Slauson has singled and has popped up to third base. 1 for 2. The White Sox try and get a runner over to scoring position. Big lead as the pitch on the way is upstairs. Doing a lot of dancing on the bases is Martinez. Trying to disrupt the form of the pitcher. And a pickoff try, not close. Braintree has stolen a couple of bases so far in this game. Got a good sized lead over at first and a little closer play. Throw it to the wrong part of the bag. Throw it to the outside part instead of the inside part. Maybe had a closer play if it was there. And the pitch. That one away. One on, one out. Top half of the fourth inning. Runner goes, pitch, a strike, throw down, and not going to be in time. Backed up as the throw got away for a moment. Braintree with another stolen base, their third of the ball game, as they bring the runner into scoring position with less than 2 outs. And the pitch on the ground right side moves the runner to third, and the first baseman takes it himself as Slauson is out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 24, Matt Foley.
Brings up Foley. We'll see if they pitch to him here with base open at first. He has struck out and has singled in this game and takes a strike. Braintree with a 4-0 lead with 2 outs now. Here in the top of the fourth, runner at third base. Base runner in Martinez. Getting ready now on the pitch, and that one's down. Two-one offering, and that one sharply hit to third, but a foul ball. Couple of strikes now. Foley did strike out in his first at bat, back in the first inning. Down on the count. Braintree trying to push across a run for the third consecutive inning, and the pitch is down. Getting ready here on the 2-2 pitch. Off speed, and that is going to be a foul ball. As Martinez is able to dance around the baseball. Foley's hit it down that line twice in a row. The pitch is inside. Long at bat here to Foley. If he makes his way on, Ondrick would hit next. 0 for 2. Offering on the way and just missed on a close pitch as Foley took and takes a walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 21, Stephen Ondrick.
Second walk of the inning surrendered. And now a meeting at the mound. Entire infield going to come in to partake in the meeting, along with, of course, the pitcher. Runners at the corners now. After the meeting at the mound, Madden stays in. And the pitch. And that one sharply hit back over the backstop. Ondrick, who has hit the ball hard once. Deep fly out to left field as last time. Has also struck out. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Big spot again for the White Sox, who look to score for the third straight inning. Leading 4-0 right now. And the pitch. And another strike. Now down in the count 0-2. Cardinals want to have a chance to come back. Got to keep it here in a 4-0 game. That one spoiled off and out of play. Another foul ball. Ondrick continuing to get good contact on it. Foley leading from first, Martinez from third. So right-hander on his way and just inside to Ondrick. Braintree with 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. Nothing yet here in this 4th inning, although they are threatening here with 2 outs. Madden winds and fires, and this one over to center field, a base hit. It's going to find his way down as Foley tags second. He'll get his way to third base standing up on an RBI hit off the bat of Ondrick as Braintree for the third straight inning has scored. Take a 5-0 lead.
Now batting the shortstop, number 31, Jackson Morris.
Braintree with a couple long at-bats here in this inning have paid off. Foley, of course, drawing the walk, and then the bloop single by Ondrick. And now Morse. Pitch in there for a strike. He has singled and flied out to left. And this one, a rocket out towards deep left field. Traveling back, there it goes, and it cannot be caught. As 1 run scores, the second gonna easily score, and the runner heading for third. Here comes the throw, and not in time on a 2 RBI triple off the bat of Morse, and that ball was scorched. And Braintree has opened it up here in the 4th inning. Now leading 7-0. And this game getting away from the home team, the Cardinals.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Shea Donovan.
So some 2-out hitting by Braintree here in the inning have turned this one into a little bit of a blowout. The mercy rule could come into play at some point here in this game if it continues this way. And the pitch. was late in the ball game. Braintree in the last meeting able to hit 3 home runs. And obviously these balls that Braintree have hit here in this game probably would be home runs as well. A couple of these balls they've hit towards left or center. Getting ready on the pitch now, and high and tight to Donovan. Braintree with 2 in the second inning, 2 in the third. So far, 3 more here in the fourth inning, as that is in for a strike. This one in the air, back behind the dish. Catcher with a look over and cannot make the play. Winds and fires, and again in the air, and this time out of play. No look for the catcher this time. Braintree just continuing to make the pitcher throw a lot of pitches here in this fourth inning, and to the tune so far of 3 runs. With another runner in scoring position at third base and 2 down, and this one out towards right field should be playable. Over there to make the catch and end the inning, but Braintree with a good inning again. They score 3 more, and they have a 7-0 lead after 3.5. First pitch here of the bottom of the inning. And caller and ranging cannot make the play cleanly, as that'll be a leadoff base hit. Got a glove on that one, but not able to get it over there to first. Third hit of the game for Rockland, who's playing from 7 runs down now. They got to have a rally soon. This one in the air towards left field, and a foul ball. Off the edge. Count now evens at 1-1. And the pitch right there for a strike. Good spot. Offering on the way, and this one in the air and out of play. Couple of strikes now. And the offering. This one backhand out of play. Pitch upstairs. So long it back continues. Second inning of relief. And on the ground towards third base. Over to second, able to get the force out there, and nothing over at first. Good stretch at second base to make the out. Wasn't a great throw, but able to do enough for the force out at the bag at second.
Now batting the left fielder, number 37, Cam Beltramini.
Pitch on the way, in for a strike. Being held on at first base as that one gets by him. Quickly ahead, 0-2. The White Sox hold a commanding 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looking for their 7th win of the season. This one gets away, and the base runner will advance to second. Braintree playing a handful less games than the two teams in front of them in the standings. Handful of rainouts for the White Sox. Pitch, and that one's knocked out of play. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss. He had him reaching.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 1, Connor Travis.
Our second now, 2 outs for Travis, who hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a first pitch strike. Braintree with 3-0 so far through the first 3 pitching. And he's now in command, 0-2. This one on the ground, and that is going to be a foul ball. Wow, that was close. Down that first base line. That one's a fair ball. That scores a run, and gets him on the scoreboard. Instead, go back to the dish with 2 strikes. Nothing going Rockland's way here today. And the pitch, this one sharply and through into left field, a base hit. The runner going to be held at third as Braintree gets it in quickly. And they're at the corners now. Got to give the Cardinals some credit here, battling back, trying to make this a ball game again. Pitch on the way, and this one is out of play. Offering down in the dirt, no advance for the runner from third, but the runner from first does move up. Oh, and not nearly far enough away to try it, and obviously down 7 runs. The last thing you want to do is run into one at the plate. Pitch is up and out of the zone. So the Cardinals with another opportunity to score. They got 2 on here in this inning. Got to take advantage here of a rare opportunity to score in this ball game. In the air, and this one in foul ground. Long run for Slauson. Slauson battling the lights, can't see it, and has a late lunge towards it, but no catch in foul ground. Had to look right into those lights up above him on that first base side. Difficult to track that ball. And once he lost it in the lights, had no real chance. And that is going to be a called third strike on the edge, and that ends the inning. So the White Sox able to dance around a couple more base runners, and the Cardinals do not score here in the 4th inning as we head to the 5th. 7-0 Braintree. Top 5 and the first pitch on the ground to third base and a foul ball. Off the bat of Collar, who has a couple of hits and 3 RBIs so far. Braintree has a 7-0 lead here in the 5th. That one missing as the first pitching change of this game for the Cardinals. Castro enters this game. Base is empty here to start the 5th. Finds his own for a strike. Collar again with a couple of hits and 3 RBI from the 8th spot in the order. A double and a single. It's a pitch on the way, and this one towards first base and past the glove, but a foul ball. Collar again, spoils that one off. Looks like Braintree's going to have a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle for Allen. And the pitch on the way is upstairs. Offering on the way, and this one in the air. Back and out of play. And that one bouncing downstairs. Long at bat here to start the top of the 5th. As that one's on the ground, middle of the infield. Difficult play. Shortstop tracks and makes the play. That was a nice play over at shortstop. Takes away a base hit on a pretty quick runner in Colleran. So Madero set to pinch hit in the place of Allen.
Pinch hitting for the White Sox, Landon Maderos.
So Madero's hitting in the place of Allen. Here as he gets his first at bat of the ball game. Braintree has scored now in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th inning. 2 runs, and 3. Waiting 7-0 here in the 5th. Castro trying to slow down this Braintree offense. The pitch is on the way and just missing outside. So far he's been able to get the 8-hitter, now dealing with number 9 in the Braintree order. Pinch hitter Maderos with Morse standing in the on-deck circle to bat next. Base is clear with 1 out, and the pitch. So that one slashed out of play. Count now 2-1. Offering on the way, and that one missed, and he walks him. Second walk surrendered to the 9th spot in the Braintree order.
Now batting the 3rd baseman, number 4, Jackson Morse.
It's 5 walks now given up by the Rockland pitching in this game. It's Braintree trying to get something started here with 1 out. Bringing up the top of the order in Morse, who has struck out, grounded out, bringing in an RBI and singled. 1 for 3 so far, and this one hit well out towards right field. This one carrying back towards the wall, and it cannot be caught as the runner now digs for second and now thinking about third, and it's going to be a close play and the throw off the target. Otherwise, he would have been out. Surprising aggressive base running there by the base runner. Thought probably once he didn't get a good read on that one, probably should have stopped at second instead. Took off at third. It would have had to be a throw on target, but a perfect throw would have had him by quite a distance. So far, that was the closest ball we've seen here today to going out of the park, and obviously the shortest part of the field in right field, 320, as Morse now on at first. Braintree threatening again here in the 5th inning as they try and get that 8-run margin. Pitch on the way, and that is going to miss. So 2 for 4 atop the order is Morse. And now Martinez, who walked us last time, has also popped up to short twice. 0 for 2 so far. As the pitch is down, and they're going to throw it through, and this one does get away again. We've seen that multiple times, get away past, whether it's the shortstop or second baseman covering, but no further damage. So runners now at second and third. Braintree takes away the double play opportunity. Runners leading from second and third, and the pitch is downstairs. Castro trying to slow down the Braintree bats, but has more base runners against. He's got 2 on now, and Braintree in danger of loading up the bases again. They try and put this game away here in this 5th inning. That's in for a strike. Some action going to start back behind the reliever. Had a little bit of trouble so far here in this 5th inning. And the pitch, this one driven out towards left field. Playable and caught as the runner tags. Here's the throw to the plate. It's not going to be in time, and the sacrifice fly makes it 8-0. Good read over there at third base to tag and score as Medeiros, who pinch hit and walked, came around to score on the sacrifice fly.
Now the first baseman, number 23, George Slauson.
So Braintree opening up now an 8-0 advantage as Slauson bats here with a runner at second. 2 down in the top half of the 5th inning. Pitch, and that's in for a first pitch strike. So Braintree trying to get to 7-3 after 10 games. As this one on the right side into right field is bobbled, and now he will score easily as Morse makes it 9-0 on the base hit and the error in right field. A couple of singles for Slauson, his first RBI, as Braintree continues to score runs. They haven't been shut down since.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 24,
that first inning.
Foley.
So Braintree with 9 on the board as Foley now will bat. He has walked, singled, and struck out. So runner leads from first and the pitch, and Foley takes the pitch up and away. So Braintree has net the threshold now that this game could end after 5 innings with the slaughter rule. Obviously, Rockland would have to bat in the bottom half of this inning. The pitch on the way is down in the dirt. Runner takes off now. Slauson, not generally a candidate to steal a bag, but obviously had an opportunity there because the ball was down in the dirt. Pretty easy stolen base there. what has been a game that has gone in Braintree's favor on just about every bounce. Foley takes a strike. Braintree with 2 more on the board. 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 2 so far in the 5th inning. And that 9-0 lead still stands. The runner is second, and Foley drives it out towards right field. This one hit hard. Foley, back it goes, and this one is out of here. A home run off the bat of Foley, as Foley brings Braintree 2 more runs and an 11-0 advantage, driving it to the short porch in right field. Foley, one of the candidates that's always going to have a chance to hit a home run, but this time takes it the other way, and the opposite field home run, 2-run shot, as Braintree has blown it open here in the 5th inning. 4 more runs scored in this inning. Braintree has an 11-0 lead.
Steven Ondrick.
So a couple of hits here today for Foley, his first home run that we have seen. And this one out of play. Hit a lot of home runs last year, but again has been in and out of the lineup. One of the most dangerous hitters in this league. There's a pitch on the way, is in for a strike. Castro has been greeted rudely here in this 5th inning. Braintree has gotten to him for 4 more runs. And nobody's slowing down these Braintree bats in this game. It's a pitch on the way, and that one sharply hit. I was going to drop down in center field. Another hard hit ball off a Braintree bat. They just can't get through this 5th inning. So Ondrick now with his second single.
Number 31, Jackson Morse.
And we will see if there is a pitching change upcoming, or if they're going to get through this inning. Petrucci looks like he is the one warming now. Morse has singled and tripled. His last time brought home 2, as the pitch is off the plate. 1-1 the count. Dealing with the number 6 hitter and third baseman, Morse. Pickoff play at first, not in time. A little surprising in the 11-0 game that they'd be holding the base runner on here. Just try and get it out and take away all that right side of the infield. Braintree continues to hit the ball hard in this game, finding holes consistently. 2 strikes now on the hitter. No easy out here in this inning. Braintree a hitter away from batting around, as they have had a great inning offensively. 4 runs so far. So runner leads, and the pitch, and this one out towards right field. It's been busy over there. Long running attempt to make the catch, and that ends the inning, but Braintree threatens and scores 4 times. The big hit in the inning, the 2-run homer to right field by Foley, as Braintree leads 11-0 after 4.5. Bottom 5. As Braintree looking for 3 more outs to end this game in a shortened 5-inning game. It's a lot of rule. It's a pitch on the way and on the middle of the infield towards shortstop on a hop. Throw low and dug out nicely at first base. Not a great throw, but a nice play over at first by Slauson to take away a throwing error.
Josh Googans.
So ground out to shortstop to begin this inning. And the pitch. That is a strike. Braintree getting 2 innings from their starter, as Bonica went the first 2, and now the reliever in for his 3rd inning of work. trying to get the final 2 outs. The pitch is on the way, and a swing and a miss at a pitch upstairs. Braintree sitting in 4th place in the standings as that is cut on and missed, and now 2 down on the strikeout. Braintree has played just the 9 games. The teams ahead of them have played either 11 or 12. Braintree 4 points back as you get 2 points for a win. Braintree at 6 and 3 in 4th place, and down in second to last is Rockland at 3 and 9. They've had a difficult start to the year. Problem has been the pitching. They've given up 81 runs through the first 12 games. Only scored just 36, and they haven't scored here today, so that number is going to get worse as far as that run differential goes. Braintree so far through their first 9 games. A little bit different than it has been in years past. They've scored 41 runs, but they've given up 32, so Braintree just 9 more runs than runs allowed, which isn't generally how Braintree plays, but today's victory going to help them a lot more in that category. That one spins him back. And the pitch, as this one slapped out of play. Third look for Kelly, who's grounded out twice, once to first, once to second. Maybe the final batter of the ball game. Bottom of the 5th inning. 11-0 game. The pitcher winds and fires, and this one is going to make its way to right. A fair ball. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8, Matt Kelly.
The runner leads at first base now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, and a swing and a miss at a pitch down. Working quickly on the mound, this time missing inside. The only inning that Braintree has not scored in this game was back in the 1st inning. Scored 2 runs in the 2nd, 3rd, 3 in the 4th, and 4 in the 5th to open this mercy rule opportunity up as a strikeout is the final pitch of this ball game. So Braintree with a couple of strikeouts here in this 5th inning and end up winning this ball game 11-0 to improve to 7 and 3 and hand Rockland a 10th loss on the season now, falling to 3 and 10. So the home side getting some solid hitting here in this game, 1 through 9, but most notably from Colleran, who provided a couple of hits and 3 RBI, as Braintree with a convincing victory here on the road, and now 7 and 3 on the season, looking like they're starting to find some strides as they make their way past right around the halfway point of the regular season. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thanks for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of Dave Maybrook, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.